All right, I'm going to show you how I actually made the keto bacon chicken and broccoli casserole. And I'm going to show you actually what I put in it and actually how I cooked this delicious casserole. It was very good. I used extra virgin olive oil, about 3 or 4 tablespoons. I, put it in on my pot. Of course, I'm going to put broccoli in there. Now, you can either bake the broccoli or you can boil it over top of the stove. I usually put it inside of my casserole as it's cooking once I put it in the oven because I like my broccoli crunchy. If you like your broccoli soft, that's fine. I usually have pieces of bacon that I'm going to cook. And this is my chicken. I've already cleaned it, washed it, cleaned it. And what I put on the chicken to have that flavor, I use garlic, minced garlic, black pepper, soy sauce, um, garlic powder, and parsley flakes. And basically what I do, I braise my chicken first, and I'm going to show you how I do that. And then after I do that, I put everything in the oven. I let my bacon go ahead and cook while my chicken is actually braising on top of the stove. And then I put everything together. I'll show you the wet ingredients that I add in this casserole as well once all of this is done. And these are the ingredients. I also wanted to mention I do use pink Himalayan salt. That's really, really good. It's a better choice to me than using regular table salt. And then, like I said, soy sauce, you can get it from your local grocery store, parsley flakes, and garlic powder. I just want to go back over this just in case you didn't see it. I'm going to put this chicken on the stove, let it braise for about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to put it in the oven along with my broccoli. All right, look at that chicken cooking, hear that sizzling. My preference of chicken is the chicken thigh. You can use chicken breast if you want a little bit more, I guess, leaner. But I do like the thighs because they are a little bit juicier. But I like to braise this like 5 minutes before I actually put it in the oven. To me, it gives it a little bit more flavor. But this is doing just as it needs to be doing. I'm going to turn it over and then I'm going to put it in the oven while the bacon is already cooking. I'm going to show you that. And I put this chicken right on top of that bacon. I add a little bit of this oil in it just to give it a little bit more extra flavor. Like I said, I do not boil my broccoli. I just put the broccoli right in the oven. But I'm going to show you the wet ingredients that I use once I add the broccoli. So this chicken is ready for the oven. It looks so good. I'll show you the bacon. That's actually cooking very nicely. And what I'm going to do is put that chicken right on top of that bacon as it's cooking. Again, the oven goes on 350 degrees if I didn't tell you. And it cooks about 20 to 25 minutes. But you go ahead and put that bacon in there. And I do drain the oil from the bacon before I put the chicken in. This is what it looks like. Basically, the bacon is at the bottom. And I've put that chicken on top. And I'm getting ready to add the broccoli. But before I put the broccoli, once I put the broccoli on top, and I put it frozen, I add cream cheese and half and half. That looks so good. I'm going to add my broccoli to it. And I just take it right on out of the bag, as you can see, and add it right on that chicken. And it cooks frozen. I like my broccoli to be crunchy. You can boil it if you like, but I don't particularly do that. And what I'm going to do is add cream cheese. I use a half a stick of cream cheese. And I get this kind here. Get it at your local food line or grocery store, whatever grocery store near you. And I use a half a cup of whipping cream. And I'm going to put this in on top of this broccoli with the chicken and the bacon. And it's going to cook at 350 degrees for about 20 to 30 minutes. So this is what it looks like. And I do also add Sour cream. I will put in the description box the entire recipe that I use so you can follow it. But basically, the bacon goes first, then the chicken on top, or you can do vice versa, but that's the way I do it. Then I add my frozen broccoli, and then I use sour cream. I use about a half a cup of sour cream, a half a cup of heavy whipping cream. I use cheddar cheese, Sharpe cheddar cheese, probably a fourth of a cup, and a fourth of a cup of mozzarella cheese. And that's basically all I do. And I just pour that whipping cream on top, like a half a cup. And like I said, this cooks for about 20 to 25 to 30 minutes. Once it starts melting all down and get bubbly, I do stir it just to get the cheese incorporated all through the casserole. And then before I take it out at the end, I'll add more cheese on top. This is a delicious keto bacon, cheese, broccoli casserole that you guys will love any night of the week. If you do meal prep, this will be awesome to go with some more veggies. Preferably you want to cut up some cucumbers. If you want to have some strawberries, some fruit to go with it. Awesome, awesome for dinner, lunch. Very delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, so you see how it's starting to melt down so nicely. What I do when it does that, I go ahead and I stir it up. So I start stirring it up really, really well, just to blend everything together. As you can see chunks of the chicken, you can see chunks of the broccoli, and like I said, I like my broccoli to have some crunch to it, so it's not going to be like that really, really overcooked broccoli, really soft. I like it like that. Now once I mix all of this together, and basically what it is, the sour cream, it is the half and half, it is the cream cheese, all mixed in with this broccoli and chicken. And I'm going to add some more cheese on top, and then I'm going to just stick it in the oven. So this is basically going to be it as far as me stirring it up. You don't have to do that, but I want, with every bite, I want a piece of that broccoli, I want a piece of that chicken, I want all those extra juices that I've added in here and let cook through. I want to taste every bit of that. So this little extra step makes it, to me, makes the difference. And like I said, it's delicious. You don't have to boil your broccoli if you don't like. I don't. I get it just like you saw me put it right out of the bag, frozen, and it gives a little water, give it a little bit more juice, of course, once it's cooking. But at this step right here is all stirred together, and I'm just going to put that cheese right back on top, put it in the oven, and the last step, you guys are going to see how this looks. And I decided to cook cauliflower with it. If you want a recipe, if you want me to show you how I cook my cauliflower, that is a very low carb dish as well for keto, just let me know. You can put that link or give me some information at the bottom, and just let me know you want me to show you how I cook my cauliflower. I cook it different ways. Sometimes I put cilantro and lime in it, but this time I'm just going to have it just plain with a bit of garlic, some black pepper, just to go with this. And then I'm going to, of course, cut up some cucumbers like I told you, and I'm probably going to have some strawberries with whipped cream for my dessert. But that is going to basically be pretty much my half of the week. I'm probably going to eat this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then I'll show you another dish that I'm going to have in the evening as well. But anyway, this is a delicious keto chicken, bacon, broccoli casserole that you can make any night of the week. You can have it for lunch, you can have it for dinner like I'm going to do, and it's very delicious. I wanted to show you how it looks after I put more cheese on top, and basically I'm using the shredded Sharpe cheddar and mozzarella cheese. They're very low in carb as well. But this goes back in the oven for another 10 minutes, and we're going to be ready to eat. All right, it is finished. I have to say myself, this looks so delicious. I want to have some right now, but I'm not. This is going to be for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's actually Sunday night, me cooking this. But, oh my goodness. You can see the broccoli coming through, that cheese and that chicken and that delicious bacon. I did sneak a little taste of it. That garlic that I put in there. If you are a garlic lover like me, oh my goodness, it took this to a whole nother level.